Hello, hey, ZK. I know y'all gonna be. I know y'all tired of seeing me today, but this, I promise you, after this video, I'm not gonna do another video today. I know y'all tired of me. I think I came on earlier today. I did right before I went to the doctor. Yep. Yeah, I found out why Stupid Duke was arrested. Thank you, Clarinetta. Y'all, I tell you that grant money I told y'all about that came in, they've been doing their thing. They've been going and busting up some stuff. They just did a gang bust about 2 hours ago. Hey Ashley, hey Kimberly, hey Joy Loves God. Shout out to my mods. ZK the Black Barbie, Clarinetta. Shout out to my subs. I appreciate you guys very much. Hey, Voss Mills, Taisha, King Lil J, Paula. Okay, she said we in here like swimwear, and I came on early, so I ain't gonna be getting sleepy and stuff. Look at me yarning. Devil, you a lie. Heard me say I ain't gonna get sleepy. Um, we're waiting for more people to start to come in. Welcome, you guys, and make sure you guys hit the like button for me as you all come into the room. Okay. I've had a long day, but you know what? It's been a very satisfying day. God is good. Um, she said expeditiously. I thought T.I. had, man, I can look at you all day being flirty. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with being flirty. Look at me being flirty. I'm in a good mood today. God is awesome. But God is awesome every day. Um, let's see, you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the lines and stuff later on, but I want to talk about because I had not really looked into what was going on with Stupid Dude, but I kind of did had an opportunity to um okay, hold on. Girl, stop. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. Okay. Okay. We're just waiting for it. Let me tell rest in peace, young dog on mine. Okay, you guys. Um, okay. I'm looking at something now. Of course, we know that Stupid Duke was arrested. Okay, Stupid Duke was arrested, and there have been a number of things. A number of people have been speculating on what had happened, but I'm getting ready to put the truth out. Okay, Stupid Duke was arrested on a. He had an arrest warrant. Of course, it came down from the feds, and it appears that it was for um, distributing. Let me look at that again. Hold on. Hold on, y'all, because I want to get it right. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Shit. I can't. I gotta go back to the original situation. Hold on, you guys. Conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute. Okay. And they're saying fentanyl. Okay. Now, what I will say about that is because there was a whole lot of other stuff, but that's what it was. So normally when people are arrested for stuff like that, oftentimes somebody has told on them and had them put up under surveillance. It was an arrest warrant that was signed on, I believe that was June the 10th. Okay, I see he already has an attorney. He has the Warden boys as his attorney, and yeah. So oftentimes when stuff like that happen, it is because somebody has basically told on you, right? There was a whole lot of other stuff that was out there, like he was up under investigation for this, and then that. Okay, but what they got him for was that. So if that was an arrest warrant, people have talking about they got all this paperwork, but I'm looking at the rest of it is sealed, right? And the judge specifically said it is an ongoing investigation and the rest of it is sealed so that to seal until further order of the courts. This matter involves an ongoing criminal investigation, and premature disclosure of facts contained within the said document could adversely affect or otherwise jeopardize the investigation. Okay. So, when they start talking about all these names and stuff that's in there, that stuff is sealed. Okay. But the feds put a warrant out for him. Right. And I don't know if, I would think that if he had sold to an undercover federal officer, they would have immediately arrested him. But that's not what happened. So, somebody probably, set him up or something like that, or somebody's work, anyways, that's here not there, but that's what that is. So all of that other stuff, and hey, they saying it's an ongoing investigation. They've sealed quite a bit of stuff because it's saying it's sealed. Which, I mean, that's normal, especially when there is an ongoing criminal investigation by the federal government. It's good to seal stuff so that, for whatever reasons, right? But he's already got him a lawyer, and his lawyer is not bad. Okay, his lawyer is not a bad lawyer. Okay, quite a bit of people goes to him, but he probably need to go get Steve Faris. Okay, that's probably what he need to go get. Oh, if I had to guess, the reason, the energy, I'm gonna have to make me some coffee when I don't know why, but I just ate dinner though. I did me a loaded baked potato and 3 baked chicken legs, and it was so good. But if I had to guess, it's definitely somebody that is working against him. And with it being an ongoing investigation, that means that people around him are more than likely up under surveillance and up under investigation. So I would say, I would say for people to keep their nose clean and to ensure that they are doing what is necessary legally to advance for them and their family, because there's some people out there in the street, they ain't playing fair. And I think I've been saying that. Okay, they're not. The Farises are bad. The Farises are bad to the freaking bone. Okay. And that's probably, and here's the thing, they're saying it's still an ongoing investigation, which means they're still out there. There's, it's probably some more people that they're wanting to get. I just wonder who, somebody has put the folks on them. Okay, somebody has put them on them. Like I said, the people aren't playing fair. See, what these young men have to understand is when they say, I don't talk to the police, that's what their opponents want them to have, that take that attitude of, I don't talk to the police. I'm not a snitch. And because they do talk to the police, okay? And they do whatever is necessary to eliminate you. If they can't kill you, they'll get you off of the street by, sending the people at you. So anyways, that's what's going on with Stupid Dude. And I saw where they just about 2 hours ago, and we'll get more in depth with that. I'll open up the phone lines and stuff. I saw where there was a gang bust in Memphis. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. News Channel 3 reported it. I was trying to see if Channel 5 was talking about it. But News Channel 3 says gang bust leads to guns and drugs two arrested, MPD said. So these are the two young men that was arrested, Christopher and Alvin. It says two repeated offenders are facing a long list of charges after police say a multi-agency investigation led to a large amount of illegal weapons and drugs in North Memphis. Around noon on Wednesday, members of the Memphis Police multi-agency gang unit. Okay, so a multi-agency gang unit means all of the agencies are working together. Along with Shelby County Sheriff's Office Narcotics Unit, executed search warrants at two homes in the 800 block of Ayers. Police say the houses are known hangout locations for local gang EBG. So are these the EBG guys? Because they said that the police says these are known hangouts for the local gang EBG. So I don't know if those two guys are EBG or what. It says during the search warrant, detectives located one stolen Glock handgun equipped with a Glock switch, along with 8 other guns, another Glock switch, a machine gun conversion device, ammunition, firearm, accessories, and over $1,900. They also recovered over 200 grams of marijuana, over 15 grams of cocaine, 25 oxycodone pills, a stolen 2013 GMC Acadia, stolen vehicle parts for a Dodge Charger, 2 doors, a center console, 4 car seats, and 3 headlights. Lord, they done stole everything but the drawers off the folks. Christopher Ivy, 30, and Alvin McGee, 22, were taken into custody. Police say each suspect is closely associated with the EBG gang, Fast Cash gang, and Travel Vice Lords. Okay. It says Christopher was charged with 8 counts of possession of firearm, dangerous felony, 3 counts of possession of prohibited weapon, machine guns, 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance with the intent to manufacture, deliver, sell, and possession of drug paraphernalia. According to records, Ivy has 10 prior arrests for thefts of firearms, less than $2,500, 2 counts of unlawful possession of a weapon, 3 theft of a firearm, less than $1,000, possession of a controlled substance, marijuana, and disorderly conduct. Alvin McGee was charged with 8 counts of possession of firearm, dangerous felony, 3 counts of possession of prohibited weapon, machine gun, 2 counts of theft of a vehicle, $10,000 to $60,000. I know that's a felony. Possession of a controlled substance with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver, and possession of drug paraphernalia. McGee was also arrested on a federal warrant for possession of a machine handgun. He has 5 prior arrests, including possession of prohibited weapon, machine gun, 5 counts of vehicle theft to $10,000 to $60,000, alter, falsify, forge auto titles, plates, 2 counts of so they got a chop shop, 2 counts of unlawful possession of a weapon, 2 counts of possession of burglary tools, evading arrest, and possession of a controlled substance. Bond has not been set. Woo! Them boys show is facing a whole lot of charges, y'all. Lord have mercy. So I guess they're targeting EBG, Fast Cash, and the traveling vice lords. It seems like to me they those are the targets, and I guess that's around North Memphis. They could be spread out all over Memphis, but it seems to me that might be the target. EBG gang, a traveling vice lords, and Fast Cash boys. Okay. Now, one of my friends had mentioned the Fast Cash boys to me. He didn't say. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Anyways, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Make sure y'all hit that. It says, guess they're saving CML for last. I guess so. But you know what? Some of those boys are closely affiliated. Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't the Fast Cash boys? I mean, I know that they hung out around Zachary Randolph. Are they affiliated with Lil Migo? the fast cash boys? I don't know. I'm asking. According to my friend that's a police officer, he said the fast cash boys and the truly mafia boys are the ones that hung out around Zach Randolph. Now that's what he said. So aren't do the fast cash boys kind of hang out around Lil Migo? Okay. I was just asking for no particular reason. I was just asking. Anyways, they got two of them. They got two, and I'm assuming they don't. They, I mean, somebody. I don't know. It's a multi-agency situation, but I'm sure somebody is working with them on that too. So, like I said before, there had been some grants and stuff to come into the city of Memphis, and hold on, y'all. I'm looking at something. Okay. So Stupid Duke went to court on the 18th. Um. Okay. Okay. I tell you. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Free Stupid Duke. Yeah. I mean, you don't. I didn't hear a lot about Stupid Duke being out there in the street and stuff. I mean, I heard about him being in the street. I'm talking about you. You didn't hear about him like being in a um like you didn't hear his name in the street and stuff every day. Like when I saw pictures of Stupid Duke, I saw Stupid Duke being with his, he had just had a baby, I believe. I think he just got married or something like that. So that's kind of what I saw. Him with his children, his wife, and all of that. So I mean, these folks good for wanting to take somebody away from their family. Hey, Antico. Um, Cypress, what Rico's is gonna tie into Doss and Juke's case? What Rico's is it? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, Cypress. Y'all make sure you guys hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. Okay. So, like I said, the only reason why I had to verify this because I've been hearing a whole lot of stuff. And somebody had told me when I asked them that stuff is sealed. So I wouldn't check for myself. A lot of it is sealed. So I don't really know how people getting pertinent information, and what they were saying was that he was arrested based on all these murders and for killing Big Juke and all of that. And he had an arrest warrant for drug paraphernalia. So that's far from what has been put out into the atmosphere. Okay. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, my little puppies is bad. But anyways, y'all, the lines are open. Okay. The number is 615-854-7509. Y'all, listen, y'all don't hesitate to call in. I want to know. We're talking about all of this stuff today. I want y'all to call. Listen, I don't mean no harm. That's true. I don't mean no harm, y'all. But when you call in, keep it on the subjects, okay? Because sometimes when y'all call in, y'all wants to talk about the weather over in Timbuktu, okay? Hey, y'all not gonna fight right up under me in my ear. I'm not playing with you. I said stop. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear me? I said no. Now I leave him alone. Now you being too bad. I see what you're doing. Now I told you to stop. He trying to mind his own business. You messing with him. Look. Now I just told him to leave you alone. You're gonna have to leave him alone too now. I'm not playing with y'all. What the other one at? 1, 2, 3. It's one missing. What the other one? Oh, there you go. You up under my couch. You stay with him up under there. Okay, y'all. Y'all, one of them leaving tomorrow. I've been hesitating, but he, somebody bought him. The man said, I paid you. Can you please give me my puppy? I said, I'm just trying to get the nerve up to give you. He said, I gave you $1,200. Can you give me my puppy? You hold him. You got my money. You holding him hostage. Anyways, y'all can call in. The number is 615-854-7509. 615-854-7509. Tell me what y'all think. Okay, tell me what y'all think. About this. Hold on, you guys. Y'all little bus gonna get a whooping. And I'm not playing. Now move out the way. Now get off of him. Move. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hold on. Please. Hold on. Y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I know one thing, you better get away from up under there. I know that. Now you go on somewhere. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, so now y'all can start calling in. We're talking about what was Stupid Duke really arrested for, and I told y'all that he had a warrant for possession. Okay, which means somebody put the folks on him, like I told y'all before. Diane says hit the like button for me. Everything else is sealed, and which it should be because they say it's an ongoing investigation. Yeah, they talks back. They something else too. They likes to fight. And today they did another gang bust. And like I said, I was told that some funding had came into. So you always know when funding comes in because they have a multi-agency situation going on where it's almost like it's Metro because the sheriff's office narcotics unit is working with MPD. I'm sure MPD has a narcotics unit, the gang unit, more than likely the feds. You get the ATF because that's alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and yeah, those agencies. And they get to looking for fugitives. They bring the marshals in. Hey, rest in peace, young dog. So y'all call in and tell me what y'all think is going on. Y'all know it seems like because Cypress says he think that what happened with Stupid Duke. Are you saying what happened with Stupid Duke, or are you talking about just some of these recos in general? You think is going to tie in with the Young Dogs case? Because I believe Young Dogs case got a RICO going on of his own. Cypress with your boy them. Cypress don't want to know that. Rest in peace, Young Dog. I don't know, but that one man who could piss 100 G's, the president of Independence. And Miss T, he know they trying to get them boys sent off. Somebody show trying to get them sent off. But the news media just said that those boys that was arrested today was affiliated with the Traveling Vice Lords, Cash Gang, and EBG. Some of the recos that's going on going to get these fools to put things together that the police ain't asking for. Well, listen, I think it's either move, Remy, move. I think it's either 7 or 8 out of 10 people that tells when they look. I'm not playing. When they go to the feds, when they get caught by the feds, it's 7 or 8 people out of 10 people tell. So that means it's 70 to 80% of people is going to tell. That sure is a high percentage. And so that's why I tell these people, crime don't pay. They need to stop doing this crazy stuff. Because I mean, you get 10 people and 8 gonna tell. 7 or 8 is going to tell. And that's why they have such a high conviction rate. Because if they don't, their ass is gonna fry. Who wants to go and you already know they don't have an issue with having you fry. It said traveling vice lord started in Chicago. Okay. I think Rich Lord said he was like a traveling vice lord or something. Ramona said CMG telling everything. Ramona Cypress gonna get mad. Who cares? Somebody telling. That's for sure. Somebody sure is. Mrs. Cypress don't get mad. It says don't do crime if you're gonna say, oh Lord, don't do crime at all. Don't do no crime at all. These people into everything. All kinds of crime. You got people that get out and make a decent living. And they still, if somebody's telling it's someone in their crew. Shit. Why the hell my phone ain't ringing?
Ramona, right?
Hey, Ramona.
Took you long enough to pick up the phone, didn't it?
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, Ramona, this your first time calling.
I'm getting ready to get a cycle tone real quick.
Go ahead, get him.
Damn well, he knows that CMG is ratting.
Cypress don't want to hear that.
Well, he can just kiss it. He can just kiss it, man. He knows.
It seemed like since the boys been getting picked up. It seemed like since they've been getting picked up, especially because see, I think a lot of them fear stupid dude. They want to hurry up and get him out the way. They couldn't kill him because they couldn't get to him to kill him. They really weren't trying to kill him because they scared of him.
Yeah, and all of them sitting going around. I'm talking about these little red bloggers going around talking codes and shit like don't nobody know nothing. Ain't they silly?
Yeah. That was talking about. They were trying to say stupid dude was. I've heard it all. He was picked up for killing Big Jug. He was picked up for because bodies was dropping. Shoot, they put a warrant out for him for paraphernalia.
See, they changing the name. That's what they do. Trying to get them. They won't free for the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
They won't free for the bag. Now somebody left this. Now Tamara come outside and come out and left this damn garbage. Shit. You get on my damn nerves at this house, leaving that damn garbage can open. Now, tell Diane get her ass up there and start calling because I'm getting ready to hang up.
Okay, Diane, she says you next.
You asked me all of them, Gil.
That's right. Everybody needs to call in. I want everybody to call.
Yeah. Yeah, the damn blockers, they guilty too. Fighting his ass guilty.
And Cypress,
I'm telling them now,
and Cypress don't want to be hearing this boys be telling. I ain't never seen them. If you look at the energy of all of them, especially like Moneybag and Finesse, they so happy that stupid dude gone. You could tell.
Yeah. What about Guy's ass? He just took his ass on free, took his whole damn family with mommy, aunt, uncle, cousin, shit. I think I see the other night.
Who was that? Who was that? Are they whole family?
Got it?
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's an asshole. Try to be outside. I said, well, somebody's going to jail. Somebody's either going to jail or they going to the grave. Because he's leaving town.
Ooh. Well, the one thing about him, he tried to stay on that water. I guess so he can get on over there where Russell Simmons is at.
Well, his ass can stay, but if he didn't have something to do with dogs like I think he had, his ass needs to be locked up in that jail that 8201.
Well, he definitely had something to do with it.
I believe it. I feel Cypress up on this TV to laugh.
Look at Cypress laughing.
Yeah, give him his red dad. Let me get off this phone, get the fucking back this damn garbage thing.
Okay, all right.
All right, bye.
King, thank you for calling in, Ramona. Listen, King says, why y'all don't like Super CMG on this chat? I don't understand. All of y'all used to be Big Gotti fans. King, you is telling a story, and you know that. King is lying. Move out the way, Remy. Get out of the way. King, you is telling a story. Diane says he can't drink all that water. King know he telling a story. Oh. Okay, Tyranny, you said you was calling in next. Tyranny said she was calling in. You set them straight, Ramona. Yeah, Ramona said Cypress straight. Yeah, the lines are open. Let me put the phone on the charger.
It's Tyranny.
Hey, Tyranny.
What's up, kid?
What's the word? What's going on, girl?
Yeah, back and forth with these tricks on my son had posted some with Key Glock, and he had brought a fan up on the stand, and she was singing 100 shots. And this guy gonna say, well, they sure got him this time. Baby, I had to roast him. When he got 100 shots this time, I said, motherfucker, he got some fans out here that's gonna get you, so you better watch him out.
I know that's right. I had to get somebody when he first died talking about when they was calling him Flipper. They gonna say Flipper done flipped his last flip. I went ahead and had to light him up because they know they was wrong for that.
And I'm so ready to light up Cypress. I just let it slide, baby. Cypress, he on my
Look at him down there laughing in the comments, laughing.
Oh Lord. You know I ran into your best friend at the club. I was so drunk.
You talking about Vanessa? Yeah. Oh, so y'all went to y'all at the same club.
My friend. Huh?
Y'all was at the same club.
Yeah, we went to Fifi's, girl. Oh, I guess I can say that. Can I say the club on here?
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah, we was at Fifi's, honey. I was sloppy drunk. Ooh, I think I got in the corner and went to sleep.
Lord have mercy. Oh, well, you was drunk then for real.
And I had just got out of work trying to hurry up and go out. No, I need to be at home sleep.
So tell me something. What you think about this stupid Duke situation? What you think about these gang busts? What you think going on?
You know what? I don't know what's going on, but I'm a Magnolia girl, so they better leave these Castalia boys alone. That's all I can say.
So you from over there around? That's in Castalia, ain't it?
Yeah, we was across the track.
Okay.
Magnolia is across the track from Castalia.
Okay, but it's not considered.
I still got kinfolks in Castalia.
Yeah. Somebody else is from Magnolia. Is it? I don't know if it's Paper Route. Woo. Yes, I was gonna say Paper Route Woo is from Magnolia.
Yeah, I'm friends with his mama and his uncle.
Okay. Paper Route Woo needs to go ahead and put his music out because he's talented.
Yeah, he needs to.
Yeah, he's talented.
He needs to. That's my boy.
Yeah, he's very talented. Paper Route Woo is.
Yeah.
So, do you believe that they're gonna get justice in totality for Young Dolph? Do you believe that it's coming?
Oh yes, most definitely. Yes, God is gonna get thrown up under the bus, baby. Don't play. I'm gonna be out there with my skates on, with my little shorts on, baby.
Listen, they say when people get indicted by the feds, 70% to 80% of people tell. That means 7 or 8 out of 10 people tell. That's a lot of damn people. That's almost 100%.
Don't play. Don't play. Cyphers know what's going on.
Look, Clara, now this said everybody screaming gang, gang, gang. When them folks come and get you, you go tell on the whole gang. That's what's been happening, ain't it?
Yeah. They all telling on each other. Dolph already had said he pretty much spoke it.
Yeah, he spoke it. And a lot of what he's spoken, I think a lot of people are starting to see now. I think a lot of people are starting to see now.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna step down. I kept my word and said I was gonna call.
Well, I'm glad you called.
We gonna have to link up though, Tamara.
Yeah, you know what? When you said you was out there walking the other day, I had said, I don't know if you heard me, I'm gonna have to come out there and walk with you.
I'm not. You always knew where I walk in, honey. You don't want to walk where I walk. I'm out here in the heart of praise.
No, we can't walk out there. We're gonna have to walk. So we're gonna have to go over there at the track where in the back of the police station and walk.
Okay, Okay.
You know, we go walk on that track. That's the track right there.
Okay. Just let me know.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna jump back down.
Okay, thanks for calling in.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right, shout out to Tyranny. Miss Tyranny. Tyranny said, I saw True that Tyranny was like, Tyranny got so fine. Tyranny lost over 100 pounds. I said, how come did you talk to her? Because she was like, oh, True that's so fine. I said, so what you have to do is, Tyranny, since you lost all that weight and you done got so fine, you saw True that he's 6'9". You supposed to have dropped something in front of him. Oh, I'm sorry. And that's how you get their attention. I'm sorry. If he's a gentleman, he gonna pick it up. I mean, with women, you have to be crafty. She said, Cypress, stay focused. Where's she walking at again? Lord Jesus. Cypress, you don't because I don't want, you don't need to know. So because you probably be trying to send somebody over there. Better yet, Cypress is a lust demon. He'll be trying to show up himself. He'll be trying to show up over there, try to walk with her. He feels safe in Fraser. He feels safe around them areas, Fraser and North Memphis. He'd be scared to walk with her if she was in South Memphis. Nary one little J. I'm civilian. Hey, Goldilocks 2.0. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. We're talking about Stupid Duke. Why was Stupid Duke really arrested? And there was a gang bust in Memphis again today. And I read all the charges. Y'all go to channel 3 and read the charges, because child, there was so many. I don't want to go back through them. And but Stupid Duke was not arrested for no murders or anything like that, for bodies and all of that. He was arrested on a federal warrant for possession with intent, which means somebody told on him. Somebody sent the folks on him. If she brings a dolphin, Cypress won't come. Cypress know he loved Dolph. He Dolph's biggest fan. He just be trying to hide it. It's been a long time coming. A lot of chat coming, hustling, trying to dodge these raiders. Oh, that's a song. Tamara, did I have? No, you didn't have an echo. You didn't. Let me see how many likes we got, you guys. So, and the rest of Stupid Duke's paperwork is sealed, like it should be. I told somebody called me the other day, asked me about Stupid Duke's situation and why was what they want to know if it was true. And when I talked to somebody, they said it was sealed. So I've seen for myself that what he was arrested for, and the rest of it is sealed, as it should be. So I guess I don't know how people pulling rabbits out of their hats, talking about they see all these names in the indictment because it's sealed. Shit. It's sealed because it is an ongoing investigation. I read that. It's sealed because it's an ongoing investigation. And according to the paperwork, they don't want to jeopardize the investigation. Which means what's the little guy name that be around him? Kenny, little Kenny. I need to make sure he, I be seeing him with his little daughter and stuff. He seemed to be happy. He be all in the toy store, spoiling his daughter, his music and stuff. He went up. He need to make sure, little Kenny need to make sure he need to make sure that he's focusing on that, because them folks want him gone. Stupid Dude probably ain't gonna do a whole lot of time. He probably not going to, because it don't look like it. I think what they're trying to do is still trying to build a case. It don't look like they got enough to keep him for a long time. It says rappers turn into feds. They blackballing BEO. Oh wow. Yes, Cypress, we knew you was gonna have a rebuttal.
Yeah, I know I was coming. What's going on?
What's the word? What's up?
No, I think but for real, we're talking for real shit. I think it's gonna be some bodies up under the secret and dark.
You think so? Are you talking about up on the stoop? You talking about as it relates to Stupid Duke now?
Mm-hmm.
So what bodies you think gonna be up under them indictments?
I ain't saying that.
Because I'm trying to see what you're getting at. Because I think you're trying to allude to he has something to do with what happened to Juke.
I ain't say that, but listen, the stuff that they put in them songs don't help. The police listen to it.
They could have been talking about anybody. They never said nothing about Juke.
I never said they said nothing about Juke.
They talk about this. They talk about that song BEO Lil Kenny put out. BEO Lil Kenny was. I mean, they listen. They trolled Dolph, and I think BEO Lil Kenny don't mess with Dolph. They just kind of trolling them.
I'm not fond of all that trolling.
Well, I don't like the trolling either. But what I'm saying is, I think they did to them what they did to them. It can't be one way now, because I feel like I feel like what Black Youngster did tops anything, because BEO Lil Kenny never said no names. He could have been talking about anybody.
But y'all are giving way more man than got it, and man than got it. And Youngster went did a whole cemetery video. I don't hear no hate.
I ain't that evil, and he why you think that's you don't hear no hate?
I don't know, dog fan. Well, I don't hear no hate.
We done talked about Youngster like a damn dog. What you alluding to?
Y'all ain't talked about him enough.
We have talked about his ass enough. We talk about him. He up under a damn rock.
I see you got it taking the fam on vacation, man.
Did he take Youngster?
No, I said family. I ain't said food.
Well, he wasn't no fool when he was sending them out.
In my opinion, he was a fool. And everybody been picking the gun common sense, he was a fool.
I'm gonna tell you what. Everybody already know what Youngsters what's gonna ultimately happen with Youngster. I think people more mad at Gotti because he the reason for all this stuff.
I think Gotti name was used to elevate it, but I don't think Gotti ain't push no button to get.
So you said Gotti ain't no boss?
He the boss of a label. He ain't the boss in the streets.
Boy, Cypress. Cypress. Okay.
Whatever. If we think Gotti would push the button like that, then we have to think Gotti push the button and to pay their form, but then Gotti didn't push no button there.
No, I don't believe he pushed the button at the FedEx Forum, but he pushed the button on Dog.
I think that's don't y'all think that's kind of speculation? Don't y'all think that's speculation?
No, it ain't speculation.
But I do think, here it goes, y'all. But I do think it's gonna be indictments on the side of CMG, and it's gonna be indictments on the side of Table.
They said you talking down on. They said Cypress, you talking down on Gotti, Uncle Cypress. No, not you.
I'm talking down on because I said he in the boss in the street.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Lord, he called him Uncle Cypress. He said you talking down on CMG, Uncle Cypress.
Hey, no, I ain't talking down on CMG. Talking down, telling the truth. I ain't talking down though. I think it's gonna be indictments on both sides, CMG and Paperwell. So y'all have y'all tissue out and be ready to cry.
So who gonna be indicted? So let me. So who gonna be indicted on paper route? That's what I want to know. You always keep saying that, but you never can give a name. And why would they be? Why would they possibly be indicted for anything as it relates to Young Dolph? I want to understand what you're talking about.
to come. Not the rappers. Not the rappers. The affiliates.
Affiliates could be listen, affiliates could be somebody that's affiliated with an affiliate. They might not be a second party, they could be a third party. Or a fourth party.
I guess a strong feeling telling me gonna be some diamond on both sides. I know CMG gonna get indicted. And I believe you're gonna be people who don't want to pay around gonna get indicted.
You just don't want CMG to get indicted by themselves. That's why they want to tell the folks on Stupid Dupe them, because they don't want to be gone by themselves.
You can't put. Well, okay. I don't think it was nobody on our side. I think it was people that listen. I think it's people that's around them that's telling on them.
Who do you think it was? Mob Shad?
Could be. I don't know why they do. Never mind. That's why I can't say they're no hurt break. You get it.
Tamika says it's not enough evidence on CMG.
Who said that?
Tamika Jones.
Oh, Cypher good. How you doing, baby? You smart. You live in the Cypher.
Clarinetta says, Cypress, you an affiliate of CMF. You going with them. Cypress, you said the affiliate's going, so you going to go with them, huh?
Hey, I ain't telling. I ain't going to tell you. That's true.
Do you think Straight Drop going to break on down? You think Straight Drop going to tell on everybody?
He shouldn't. He should be a real nigga, keep it silent.
And so he should just go do that time.
Yeah, hell, you gonna have to do it anyway, regardless if you lose, you gonna do it anyway for my tail. Don't make no sense. But according to Stan G, allegedly, they most likely ain't got enough. I don't see that happening. All these people saying, putting them on scene, but hey, man, that's Stan G did. But now, Straight Drop, if you're listening, which I know you probably listening. Anyway.
They said Juke and Teasy's phones plus Govan are the wild cards.
I think Govan might just get probation.
You think he's gonna get probation?
Most likely, probably. I think it's gonna be a long shot, but most likely because we got a criminal record. But Teasy had to go.
Who you think took Teasy out?
Oh no.
Look, Divine Black Rose says if Govan gets probation, got it going down.
No, I ain't got enough on got it. But you know what? That'll be a big win for the Figs because they've been trying to get them off the street since like 2003.
Who got it? So if Gotti ain't so let me just say this. So if Gotti ain't doing nothing like you said, why the feds been trying to get him off the street? Why would the feds want to mess with somebody that ain't no threat, that ain't doing nothing?
Gotti talk a lot of arrogant shit to people and they know what they know, and he talks a lot of shit. And a lot of stuff, you know. Oh, you can't forget all.
Well, you can't just mess with nobody just for talking shit.
It's a lot they kind of with that shit to be the one they was looking, trying to get him out the street. Really, out the, you know, every time I antagonizing them people, they want to get them off the street. It'll be a good win for them.
It's a lot of rappers antagonize or talk about the police, and they don't bother them if they ain't doing nothing. So why would the feds be want to get out the Gotti for almost for over 20 years?
I don't know. They might, they might got some. They might be sitting on the A-ball where they got enough to go get him. I don't think so.
You don't think he been calling hits on folks?
No, not that.
Okay.
I call his voice on the streets like that. He's a rapper. Oh, there's a major difference.
If you say so, Cypress.
Now I think if Duke would have made it to jail, he probably would have had some problem down the line. So
who got it?
But I think.
I don't think Duke would have told on got it.
I don't think he would have told him, but it would have made it hard for him not to get it and not to. But they were gonna put so much pressure on all the other guys. But see, by him being out the way, he said clear, could possibly clear got it. But I hope got it. My opinion, I don't think he's going. Like I said, I wait till I don't know what he is doing now. I don't think he's going. Yeah. There's gonna be some. So there's gonna be some. Most likely gonna be some women go down there too.
It's gonna be some what?
Most likely probably gonna be some women. I got a phone feeling gonna be some women go down there.
Well, I think I had said that somebody had told me that a girl was driving one of them cars.
Well, there may be two of them going there, right?
And that girl was brought in by way of Teasy.
Yeah.
I think I put that in the members like last year. I told y'all it'd be some good. I told them it'd be some good stuff in the platinum members. They need to sign up for it. Positive Vibe says Juke going to jail wasn't in the plans this time. Juke can't be the fall guy this time, right? Because if Juke at the age that Juke was, he couldn't afford to even go do really 10 years. He had been in jail his whole life. He had little small kids.
But he wasn't gonna tell on God. He was gonna take time and really expose him. That's what you do. Real niggas, you take that and you stand on there. And this is what real niggas do. But I think it's gonna open up the. See, I think all these they trying to sweep the streets to slow down the mayhem, but the trial about to be started. You see me?
You say you think they're trying to do what?
I think the police trying to slow down all this crime and all this mayhem with all these different kids. Because, you know, the trial for the people.
Yeah, once that trial starts, it's going to be off the charts again. Because then all them secret witnesses and stuff are going to come out and all of that. And folks going to be getting arrested. I mean, yeah. And then, too, I would hate, it's going to kick up the emotions. I think once people start going to court, depending on who goes to court, I'm sure the rappers won't be with Young Dolph's family. Once they see that video of his last moments in that cookie shop, that's going to kick up a lot of damn emotions anyways.
Yeah, the streets going to be flooded. I just... So Oh, yeah, they is also in the crowd. Hey, secret witnesses, I hope y'all get on Chris Crowd playing.
What y'all think going on with Shondell Barnett? Why won't they take them charges out of the computer?
No, that he'll be in court on the stand.
He said he ain't saying nothing. That's what he said.
Well, he ain't got to say something. He'll be on trust me. He'll be on stand. He don't be on stand right now.
That's one guy that's been real quiet, ain't it?
When the feds tell you to shut up, you shut up.
Well, I mean, you don't hear anything from DeMarcus either.
When the feds tell you to shut up, you shut up. Well, they protect you, shut up, right?
Yeah, I guess. I reckon. ZK said he turned ZK says that Shondell turned in dropped.
Hey, a lot of people said it could be. We didn't know once we hit this fan when the trial starts, if he hit that fan, he ain't telling you to protect the commander. That's how the judge gonna do. The judge gonna make sure all the niggas hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are they gonna have it open to the public, or is it gonna be like for the family?
You know what? Nobody knows yet. I'm sure that'll be determined like at the last minute.
Open it up, man, so we can come and sit at the trial, man.
I mean, I hope that it's televised. But what people got to understand is, even if it's televised, they're not going to show. They're not going to show the video. They're not going to let the judge is not going to allow the media to even take pictures of the video, and going to make them turn the cameras off when the video is shown.
Mm-hmm.
I know it would mean nothing more to a person, some of these folks, but then to see that video of that man being gunned down, because they sick.
Well, I don't want to see that. But even I got to keep it real. He didn't deserve that.
No, he didn't deserve it. So what they do it for? Why they do it for? That was evil.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they shot the man 22 times.
A positive vibe says, I don't want to ever. No, I don't ever want to see that video. That video doesn't need. No, that man got children. Just like I thought it was evil. I didn't like that picture about a big jug floating. That was. I didn't like that. Why would somebody want to put that out? I didn't like the way they did. What's the guy name that was Young Mob that remind you of Stupid Dude?
Big Motor.
Yeah, that was evil. Big Motor. That was the most gruesome. That was the most gruesome crime scene that I've seen.
Yeah, that man was. Oh my God! Yeah, Big Motor. They killed Big Motor.
And they don't even know who killed Big Motor, do they? They caught him?
No.
Well, who did it? Was it Chopper Gang?
I don't know. I'm quite sure the police know.
Big Motor had been staying out the way, so I don't even see why they would even mess with Big Motor.
I don't know. Yeah, it was messed up. That's all I can really say. Yeah, it was messed up.
He says, King says, ain't no telling who hit Motor. Yeah, you don't even hear people talk about motor.
That's because they don't really. I ain't gonna say that. No, they don't talk about motor.
I hate that happened to motor. I don't think they did. I don't think they did motor right.
I just think he was just caught up in the summer, just bad, wrong play, wrong time.
Right, because they might not even have been at him. They might have been at the other guy.
I think it was bad. I think it was wrong play, wrong time.
These folks sick.
Had been out the way for the wrong time. Had been seen in years.
The Black Barber said straight drop Anna Shondell is going to be the surprise witness alongside Cornbread, messy head ass. Yeah, I don't know why. I think Cornelius is I think that's a strategy. I think that's a strategy.
I think Cornelius banging on them 3 years.
Well, that's how you know he done lost his mind. Some of these folks lose their mind behind that wall.
But keep praying and keep holding alive.
Y'all, we only got 90 likes. Y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's free.
It's 160 people in here, and we only have 90 likes. Y'all run them likes up.
Y'all gotta pay for this platinum, man. Y'all pay for this damn nails and weed and shit. Pay for the platinum.
That's right. Play for the platinum. And y'all run the likes up for me. Y'all run the likes up for me.
What you think they're gonna uncover behind these people being killed and died? What y'all think they're gonna uncover behind these people indictments,
man? They said, how about I ask you on a date? Can drink that sweet bitch. Damn. Oh yeah, the platinum is hot. Y'all run them likes up. We still not up. We're still not over 100 likes yet. It's 165 people in here.
Hey y'all, social media, man. Don't get the platinum, man. Don't get the platinum, man. Y'all want the real school. Don't get the platinum.
Y'all run those likes up for me.
Hey y'all, what y'all think gonna be up behind the Shia indictment?
Thank you, Kimberly, for the cash app. I appreciate that so much. I told Kimberly, I thank Kimberly for the cash app.
I said, so God don't get indicted for the y'all.
You said, do I still think God is going to be indicted?
No, I said, if he don't get indicted,
if he don't get indicted, he's still guilty. We still know. Everybody that participate in something don't always get got. But we know the truth. And you know the damn truth too, Cypress. Hell. You know the truth. You know damn well God was involved.
He didn't shoot him. He didn't plan it.
Yeah, but he was the one that ordered it. He was the one that ordered that hit.
Do the police say he ordered the hit?
Huh?
I said the police don't think they don't do it.
Shit. They know.
pretty stupid dude, man.
What you laugh about that for? You know they know. I said, you know they know.
Yeah, man, one of the police, I'm supposed to, another nigga, and it through like a 20, 30 years, that niggas begin to talking. You know how the game goes. Yeah.
Well, I think Straight Drop want it to be known that that Gotti was involved.
Why you say that?
I just think he do. You have to go over to the platinum for that. You know that.
Hey, I'm in the yeah, well, I ain't gonna y'all gotta go buy the platinum. Y'all have to give me the tip with. Go buy the platinum, like put them cheap.
They said, how y'all so sure Big CM? How y'all know? Big CMG Juke was the enforcer. Gotti ordered the hit.
Well, oh my God. Y'all been gonna lead me down the cliff, huh? One way or another, y'all gonna lead those, y'all gonna lead those fibers down the cliff, huh?
Somebody said we can't hear Cypress because the dog's hollering. Thank you, Paula, for the cash out. Thank you, Paula, for the cash out. You said what now?
Them dogs need to be put in headlock over there.
I'm going to put their little butts. I've been letting them out. They've been playing, so they ought to be good and sleepy and tired.
You gonna give your grandbaby one of the puppies?
My daughter been trying to. My daughter them got some big dogs, and I don't want them puppies over there with those big dogs. They might be trying to do anything to them. Nooski said back to back. Yeah, I'm back to back.
So when you hit the platinum again?
I might put something in there tonight because I don't. Did I ever put in the platinum why? Did I ever talk about why that situation happened over in Orange Mound? That shooting. Did I ever talk about that?
With one that's Bob.
Yeah.
And you talked about it, but you were like you don't get back into it, I think.
Okay, because I know what happened. I think that's what I was supposed to put into the members the other day that I forgot.
Okay, well.
Nooski says, Auntie, I need one. I need one when I get the new spot. Them folks sound bad as they bad too. They down there fighting right now. They so little.
How many of it is it?
4. It's 4 left. One leaving tomorrow. I don't even like thinking about one leaving tomorrow because I love him. He's so smart. He always come and come in to give me a hug and love on me and stuff. And now he get ready to go. That hurts me. That man already paid for that dog. He was like, "Can I have my dog?" Because he told me, he was like, "Well, you want a few more days?" I was like, "Yeah, that was last week." So he called me today. He was like, "Are you gonna give me my puppy? I paid for it."
Yeah, man. Hopefully we see y'all in the platinum, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the way it go down, then platinum. Y'all can really be Cypress in the platinum. Oh, y'all need to come to the platinum.
So Cypress, this is what I'm trying to understand. Why you don't think Gotti is gonna go to jail? Because remember, that's not what you said before. Because I remember when you said that Gotti was selfish and all of that.
Yeah, well, that mean that my father wasn't been selfish. That ain't that new. He always been selfish.
Well, everybody always said he was too emotional. Everybody in North Memphis say that.
Yeah.
So with him being selfish and spoiled and too emotional, you trying to tell me that you don't think he would get so angry, even though he, about at Young Dolph, he feel like Young Dolph getting more motion than him and stopping his motion and messing with his baby mama. You don't believe that he would get mad enough to tell his brother to go ahead and get some folks to do it now? Because remember what's that guy name that was on Stan G show? What's that producer's name?
What producer?
What's that producer's name that was on Stan?
You talking about that rapper?
The light-skinned guy.
Mr. N?
Yeah, Mr. N. I thought he was producer.
No, he was a rapper.
Well, remember Mr. N said both of them was doing it. Trying to get people. And I believe Mr. N. Mr. N ain't lying on them folks.
Well, I don't know about Mr. N.
Why you don't know about Mr. N?
I don't know. When it was a good time, Mr. N was cool. Yeah, when it was a good time, it was all good. And then every time one day, he get paid. That's what I didn't like about Mr.
N. That's what you didn't like about him?
I remember when I was good, he was cool. So only there was one left, it was a photo.
I think Mr. N. Listen, Mr. N already know about making a statement like that, and he said that he told Daddy-O and he told Dolph, so he knows by making a statement like that he could be called to court.
I can't stand it. But I think that'll be a good interview for you, though.
Oh, Mr. N?
Yeah.
No, it won't be no good interview for me because he already told everything on Stan G. So.
Okay. Him, God and Skinny, the kid saying you to be a part of the rap party. And I don't know what the point of it was about. Guess what Ian would have heard about. For people that really don't know.
Somebody said Mr. N playing both sides, but how y'all feel like he playing both sides? He basically put it out there. When Mr. N put out there, it basically leaves no doubt. It confirms what everybody knew. This man basically said that he told them folks he didn't want nothing to do with that.
So what he said basically like they recruited him at first.
Right. He said they was trying to recruit folks. He knew about it when they had not even recruited nobody yet, because he said there wasn't no need for that, and he told them he wanted no parts of it. Well, he put it on record, so I'm sure he wouldn't have no issue with going to court.
I'm quite sure he won't. But, I don't know. I don't know. Just stay out of town and live your life, bro. I don't know. What you thinking about Roundup coming? I'm quite so more Roundup coming for the court.
It seemed like to me they ready. They doing their thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw Antico in here earlier. Is Antico Cross still in here? All right, Cypress. Let me take somebody else beeping in. Let me take this call.
Okay.
All right.
Call from Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, sis.
What's up? What's the word?
Well, here's the thing, Cypress bro, you're my brother, I love you, but I'm calling cap on you. Stop hating. Now, I'm going to just be honest, Mr. N, in my personal opinion, and if it offends anyone, so be it, because I have mad respect for Mr. N. I love dark-skinned men. They're my favorite color. You know, he's light-skinned, he's fine and all that, but I respect him because he stood up for what was right. He knew it was wrong, and he said it was wrong, and whatever happened, happened. He let Dolph them know, and according to him, what was it, Daddy-O no. So I don't believe he was playing to both sides. That's the problem right now. Real men not standing up for what's right and for what's wrong and calling it out when you're wrong. There was no reason for them to do what they did to Dolph the first time, let alone this last time. So no, he was not playing both sides. And he just told the truth. On both sides, he wasn't trying to make Gotti look any better than Dolph. He just told what was really going on. And we all knew it. Just like when Gotti got on that radio station, I believe it was the Breakfast Club, you know, Black Beyonce, he's young, he do things on freaking well. He's at the top, and that could have affected his endorsement and business deals.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep it real. If we're going to talk, let's be real about it.
I agree.
So, Cypress, bro, I love you, but stop hating. I know you have your personal opinion. There's people I don't like, I don't agree, but if they right, they right. They welcome to call it out.
I agree.
Black and white.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. N would have got on there knowing that he was putting that on record and said something like that.
He wasn't there to do the police job either. He made that clear.
Right.
And when I tell you, I've watched it more than 30 times now because I will, what kind of work I do, how many hours I put in. I did not catch it to maybe the 5th or 7th time that I listened to it, and my mouth dropped wide open. Mm-hmm. And he also said they didn't even have the shooters. Like, he's like, we would do something, but they really didn't have the shooters, meaning it wasn't even organized right.
And that's the reason why it ended up like it did. Because it never should have happened. They probably couldn't get nobody that had something really to lose to do it. Nobody wanted to really do that. That's why they had to manipulate who they did.
Exactly. And I believe, like you have always said, that they was going to take straight drop down under, you know what I mean, 6 feet under, here in Indiana somewhere. So, yeah, and then Gotti also sent the message basically saying that he had straight dumb drop. Remember when he had said, when he got arrested and allegedly he was going to turn himself in, that he had him and all that cap. Mm-hmm. Big cap. So it is, anyway, I'm about to take a shower because I got to go to my other job. But I wasn't going to call in, but I just had to speak on it. I could not, because Mr. N, he told the truth. He wasn't trying to make nobody look better than anybody, and Gotti them were blocking. Oh, well, Paul them did it, and 3-6 Mafia did it, but it doesn't mean it's right. He even said it was effing up the ecosystem. Y'all need to go watch that video on Stan G with Mr. N. Mm-hmm. Just be open-minded, you all. Don't be biased. Just be open-minded, and your mouth will drop wide open. Mm-hmm. I promise you. Well, if you know CMG has something to do with it, allegedly, but we know it, whatever, you won't be. But if you're not sure and you're on the fence, because that's cool, trust me, you're going to be shocked. But anyway, I know other people may be calling in. I love you, sis. Talk to y'all later.
Okay, love you too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. Shout out to Kimberly calling in all the way from out of Indiana. That's where the other half of my family is, in Indiana. They said nobody's off the table, not even Mr. N. Um, I think Mr. N. He says, the lines are open. Yeah, the lines are open, y'all. The number is 615-854-7509. 615-854-7509. Okay. It said them boys need to turn themselves in. Percy says nobody is off the table once again. Well, I well, I believe it just it all roads leads to CMG. Mm-hmm. Um, this says Cypress stay down here in the nosebleed section. Lord, the Black Barbie says Gotti needs dirt thrown on him. He had threw dirt on more people than Dolph. Gotti is a bid for real, for real. Gotti is a soggy tampon. I tell you. But y'all, the number is 615-854-7509. 615-854-7509. That is the call in number. You could definitely call in. Okay. Oh. They said, Cypress, you hadn't told us nothing concrete in 2 years, 7 months, and 36 seconds. Yeah, I think Mr. N. I think Mr. N was telling us the truth. I think he was. I don't think he would have gone on record saying that. You know, I know people lie, but I kind of, I just believe he was telling the truth.
To accept, press 1. To send
Hey, Antico.
Miss T, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Fantastic. How's your summer going so far?
It's going pretty good so far. You know, I got the puppies, and I'm supposed to be selling them all, but I've been holding them hostage.
I tell you, I'm like, you got money sitting over there, and talking about you finna keep them puppies. I'm like, you better get off them puppies. 2 more months, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of them.
I know that's right. So I need to go on and do it while they're babies.
Before you get too attached.
I know that's right, because I'm already too attached to them.
I was doing daddy duty tonight. I picked my daughter up, and my daughter started from daycare, and I had to take her to gymnastics. She's just 4, so it's really tumbling. And then my son, we were just playing while she was there for an hour. Then we went to the jump. I've been listening to you the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Then we just got home, so my wife took us. So I was like, good, I can call in. Let me tell you about these clowns. Oh, first, hold on. I don't know why Cypress, man. I love Cypress. I don't know why they so mad at Mr. N. It ain't got nothing to do with rap. Scotty didn't own Rap Hustlers. Mr. N didn't own Rap Hustlers. Nakia Shine was part on a Rap Hustler, but Rap Hustler was owned by Jack Frost. Jack Frost is a good friend of mine, childhood friend. We grew up from the ground up. Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
Yeah, I don't think Mr. N would have got on there and said that if it didn't have some type of validity to it.
I'm gonna just tell you this, and you know me, I'm corporate. I ain't been in the streets. I know all the street guys. Friends with most of them. Friends with both sides. TRE, CMG. Mr. N know exactly what's going on. Mm-hmm. That's why they're trying to discredit him. So, and I don't know that for a fact, but I can just piece together everything I know. You know, around. Like, I don't know what he knows, but what I do know is Jack Frost owned Rap Hustlers. He got the money from Universal. They got, I think, $60 million. Mm-hmm. And they signed everybody in Memphis, tour buses. They were doing all the stuff. So the first rapper they signed was Kenny Pimp. And Nakia Shine, great friend of mine. Mm-hmm. Great friend of mine. He got a child by somebody that's really close to somebody. I ain't gonna even say it because she's good. She was my high school sweetheart. Mm-hmm. We went to prom together and everything. So he used to be tripping Nakia Shine. He used to come to Kirby and be like, man, y'all got some women over here. And we used to be like, nah, y'all got some women in Overton. So it was always funny. But let me tell you about these clowns trying to hack me. I was laughing. So I'm always online trying to support whoever I can. I pop on YouTube. I work from home or travel. So if I get a chance to get on YouTube, I get on. I try to support whoever, right?
Right.
So first thing they've been doing, they've been sending all kind of like links and trying to get me to click on stuff. And I don't know why they would do that because I'm cybersecurity down. CrowdStrike all around me. So they sent out a post on Brazy, Honeycomb Brazy, right? Uh-huh. Honeycomb Brazy be home September. Right? So I just like the post, whoever posted, you know, if somebody posts something, yeah, I'm allowed to like it. I mean, it's whoever, like, Finesse 2 Times new song is banging. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't try to hate on
Finesse,
nobody.
they talented. They're talented.
Finesse new song is banging. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's banging. What I heard it on TikTok yesterday, a little snippet, man, it's banging. It is. It's off the charts. Like, Key got Let's Go, banging. Key got some songs. I don't even know why people don't even give him credit. I'm going to call it both ways. I used to be a Gotti fan, hands down. And I don't hate Gotti, but I don't like the whole situation. So that just kind of deterred me from listening to somebody's music. I ain't going to, like as you were saying, I'm not going to support that, you know. And I'm not saying he did it. I don't know if he did it. But you know,
I think that's the stance a lot of people take. I think that's the stance a lot of people take. I think that's the stance a lot of people take is we don't hate him. We just hate what has happened because it was unnecessary. It brought a lot of negativity to the city. And then you take, you know, what happened should not have happened.
100%. And the last thing, and I'm going to tell you about the hacking, but you take somebody that wanted to be in Castalia, was coming back to the city, was giving money, multi-millionaire. Now, go find me that person. Find me the person that wants to be in Castalia, wants to support Castalia. Find me the person that wants to be in North Memphis. That's a millionaire. Sure. Like, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was telling my mom, I can't even believe that this happened. Like, I don't know one millionaire that wants to be in North Memphis that I personally know. Mm-hmm. And wants to help, wants to be around everybody. Like, typically, people, all generations, make as much money as they possibly can. Once they hit it, they gone out of their neighborhood. White, black, green, yellow, it don't matter who it is.
Right.
And they ain't looking back. Chief Keef. Chief Keef, he took who he took with him and hadn't been back to Chicago in 20 plus years. You know, so it's just crazy. So, anyhow, I like the post, right?
Right.
It's all crazy. So then I get a message 2 days later, and I'm sitting there laughing because I know all the hack stuff. So I get a message saying, I get a Honeycomb Brazy, like me, request me on follow me on TikTok. And I'm laughing. I'm like, I know this fake. Because I'm not the profile person you should be following me. I don't listen to that kind of music as much as I used to. And I'm 51 years old. So I'm the wrong profile person. And I don't even post on TikTok. I just look at TikTok just to be honest so I can stay in tune. So as my daughter gets older, I'm able to understand all the social media stuff that's going on. So whatever new come out, it could be blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be on it just to see what's going on so I can stay abreast. So anyhow, so then I send them a follow back, and I'm just waiting. I know what's coming next. Man, what's up? This crazy. I was like, man, like your music, man. I hope you get out, stay safe in there, blah, blah, blah. It looks like you might be getting out in September. Yeah, so then I get a picture of the food supposedly that they've seen them in prison. I'm laughing the whole time because I know it ain't him. And I get a picture, right, of the food. This is mess, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, that's terrible, man. Just, stay on the right track. You get out, man. Just stay focused. Keep God in your life. They come back. Man, can you send me a cash app? I got one of the security guards, whatever you call it. I don't remember that. I got them on lock in here. They'll make sure I get the money. So I said, man, I don't do no transactions online like that. I don't have cash app. I don't do nothing. But I said, I sent something to your books. Because I'm just waiting on I'm like, at this point, I'm just playing. I'll send something to your book. What's the number? What I need to do to send it to your book? Oh, man, they done shut down my JPEG. I couldn't stop laughing. They done sent me a Gmail, talking about this brazen. They done sent all kind of stuff. And I know it ain't nothing but the same clown. They going through, and I'm the only idiot on here with my real name. So all they doing is trying to figure out who they can hack, what they can do, and then they really trying to get in to hack me, which that would be the worst thing they could have ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Because I promise you, I will have the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Tracking them down, and I'm CrowdStrike heavy. So if they didn't realize that, my wife worked with CrowdStrike.
Well, but, you saw what you saw the live that I posted up today, didn't you? Earlier.
I said. You remember I told you that like 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
Did you remember I told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not because these hackers. You just got to have it in general because, we're in a cyber war in the United States.
Yeah, we're in a cyber war, but these YouTubers are the ones that's hacking so that they can obtain your information for whatever reason.
More than it's more than the YouTubers, but they, hacking is it's a $1 trillion business right now. You look at the hospitals that's been hacked. They shut down whole hospital systems. They hacked the Attorney General's office in Chicago 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the worst thing they could have done. They shut them down. I literally met with the Attorney General about a month ago, and I didn't even know. And then he was just telling me, like, yeah, they shut them down. And I was going in to try to get some business. I ain't never been around so many damn guns in my life. I ain't never seen it. I'm sure you see it all the time. I didn't realize how strapped they are at the Attorney General's office.
Yeah. Yeah. The courts, period. Around the courts. And they have to be because, the Attorney General's office is not at 201 Poplar. That's the district attorney's office. But it's the same way around those courts.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but it's downtown and it's by Cook County, the office, but it's down the street from it. But they had all kind of rifles, guns downstairs, and then once they let us up, they met us coming off the escalator. He had a pistol. You go in the door, the person at the desk got a gun. It was crazy. I've never seen nothing like it. But then I put it, to your point, I put it all together. I was like, oh, y'all taking down Kingpin, taking down, some real powerful people. And then that's when I figured out, like, oh, now the mob bosses, all this stuff. I was like, Now I see why y'all are that scrapped.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so it made sense to me. And then the other funny thing I was going to tell you, like, I didn't realize, I thought Deuce Deuce was Stupid Duke. I didn't realize that Stupid Duke was different than Deuce Deuce.
Really?
And you know who Deuce? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Stupid Duke always reminded me of Big Motor, though. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know the people. I don't know them at all. I know the people I grew up with, like Lil Larry. I know Kid Shine. But I don't know all the young.
Is Kid Shine still in Memphis? He's not still in Memphis, is he?
He in Atlanta. He's been in Atlanta for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, he just dropped a new song. Yeah, he left Memphis 20 years ago. If that. I was in college when they started Rap Hustle, when they got the $60 million from Universal.
Mm-hmm.
And he would always ask, I still had people there, so he would always ask about me. But nah, he left because it just wasn't no money.
Oh, they said he was Tila's era.
We're not interested, man.
They said
she is, but she's with the kids.
Yeah, they said he was Tila's era.
I'm on the call, yeah. Sorry, somebody trying to sell some bugs. So, sorry.
Okay, they said that the Kid Shine was Tila's era. Tila, the rapper.
Yeah, he was like 95 to 98 probably. 95 to 98, and then he kind of went off the scene, but he was still doing stuff. But his big claim to fame was he did something for Drake and blew up. So when Drake would be in Memphis, he did something where Drake sampled a piece of his music, and he get paid off that today still.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how much. I don't even remember the song that he did. You could put in the Kid Shine Drake, and I'm sure it'll pop up on YouTube. But that was really big for him. Drake sampled something for him, and he's been getting paid off that for forever.
Well, let me ask you something, because you grew up in Memphis and you see that what's going on right now. Do you think that they're going to succeed in busting up a lot of the gangs? Because they seem to have a determination.
Oh, yeah. When they robbed them people, my aunt called me, they robbed them people at McDonald's drive-thru. Like 10 people over by Ridge Street, over by like Briarcrest. Like they just keep, when you kill young dogs, like they just keep bringing heat. Like them people was, the police, they can't fight every crime. They can't shut down everybody.
Right.
But when you start pissing in their face,
they're
coming for you.
And I think that they're seeing now that a lot of these gangs are made up of rappers. If you think about it, just about all of these gang members are rappers. They're they are, or aspiring rappers.
Man, that's so sad, Miss T. You on your own business. I've been out, working hard my whole career, my whole life. It is so hard to accumulate $1 million in 1 year.
Yes, it is.
And these guys could accumulate $1 million in 6 months.
Yes, they can, or less. They dealing with a whole lot of money, and why? So I can't understand. They got that kind of money, and then they accumulating like $2 million in a year. Why won't they just ride off into the sunset? If you're gonna give back to your city, give back to your city, and just keep making your money.
Yeah, I don't understand like why they want to beef. Like I don't like it. Turned me totally off rap. Like I don't like rap no more. The way I used to love rap.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't stand the rap. Like Player Cole, he'd be playing instrumentals and all these old instrumentals when he come on. I like, and they be bringing back memories. I was like, man, them beats are hard. Like just listening to them, like the old 8-Ball, the old Skinny Pimps, the old Squeaky. It really showing the grassroots.
Mm-hmm. And
then it was funny because he was just, as he was playing some of the stuff over time, I'm like, man, 3 6 did all that stuff. and took it and went and made stuff. They took all them guys' beats. So they used to perform They used to perform live in Club Memphis. Man, the Squire used to be on there. He'll make a mixtape out of being in Club Memphis live. But they used to Skinny Pimp be up there rapping. I remember the first time they did Looking for the Chorn, the real thing. It was 8Ball, it was MJG, it was Skinny Pimp, it was one other person.
They told me to ask you, do you know Mochetta Mafia? Mochetta Mafia.
The gang? I don't know no gang. I don't know. The only gang I ever knew that was in Memphis was the GD when I was young. And that was just because a lot of people got,
I think everybody, she said DJ Zerk. I think everybody knows Zerk.
Yeah, that was used to be, when I went out to college, I would be playing Zerk, and the people in St. Louis would be like, man, turn that garbage off. They hated the Memphis music. It was so slow, and the way that they rap, they was like, man, that old country stuff, and then all of a sudden when 3 6 made it, and then that's when they I got to stay fly and all that stuff. And I still talk to the guys in St. Louis. I used to be in St. Louis all the time. I still talk to them. They were football players and all this. And it's funny that I go back. I said, now what you guys said about Memphis music? And they can't say nothing. They like, I like that guy. Yeah, I like Dolph. Yeah, I like Keygod. Yeah, they give respect to it. Now, when Zerk was coming up, I think Zerk was the first one. But man, they got to give a lot of, DJ Squeaky, if you really sit back and listen to it without 3 6 rapping, you listen to them beats and stuff, that's all Squeaky.
Yeah, but they said Mochetta is Squeaky's music group.
Yeah, not so bad, man. And Squeaky got it. When he went down there, when they were talking about Kill Dolph, and he went down there on the scene, and he said, somebody said, I don't know what he said, but I'm just repeating what I heard on the internet. He's like, I can't believe they killed this man. He got making millions and coming back and putting money in the city. And y'all killed this man.
Mm-hmm. That was wrong on so many levels. And like I said, and then the energy that was put out. And I think, what's so sickening to me is the energy that was put out after they killed him. Like, yeah, we got the big fish. Yeah, we got him. We told that nigga we was gonna get him, and then when they see the thing gonna get away with it, it's all people hating on us. Like I said, it's the way that most people think is kind of twisted.
You know what they got, Miss T? Here's what they got. What they got was the people in Memphis, and when I say the people, you know who I'm talking about. I ain't talking about us. They gonna take over from Elvis Presley clear through South Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
And mark my word, in 15 years, it's going to look totally different. All the way you can go, it's going to go straight downtown. It's going to be all new houses, all new everything. Mark my word.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Hold on one second.
I just pulled in my driveway.
Antico. Okay. Come on, Randy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, Miss T, I'm finna hop off here. Hold on one second. Let me see something. I just had somebody pulling my driveway. I'm like, who is this pulling my driveway? Yeah, I was going to go in my garage and get what I had to get.
So what you think is going? So Antico, what you think is going to take for this stuff? How long do you think it's going to take for all this to blow over?
What'd you say?
I said, how long do you think it's going to take for all this stuff to blow over?
10 years.
Yeah.
I think in 10 years, I think, like the Stupid Duke, I don't know Stupid Duke, don't know what gang, don't know none of that. They gonna get about 20 years. They gonna keep sweeping up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody they gonna sweep everybody up that they can. And they are gonna get 20, 30 years. And then the city gonna look different.
Mm-hmm.
Some people not.
So you think Stupid Duke gonna get about 20?
I think, I don't know him in particular. I'm just saying that situation, how when you read off all them charges.
Okay, those guys on the gang members that was arrested today. Those were a lot of charges.
Yeah, and if you really think about it, like the police, right, they don't have the resources to get everybody. But if they sweep you in a RICO, and if they get 75% of the people off the street, and they want you off the street for 10, 20, 30 years. And by that time, you don't have no more resources. You can't help your grandparents, right? So now when they start handing down them houses, people gonna lose them houses, and they gonna just keep coming to take all their real estate.
Mm-hmm.
They want from Elvis Presley. They don't want Southland Mall area. You know, they had that. They still got it. If you look behind Southland Mall, my family grew up taking care of those people's property. Back behind, you know, across the street from Whitehaven High School.
Mm-hmm.
That's all white people. Far back there. They ain't never left, and they ain't gonna leave. And really right behind Elvis, on the left side, is mostly white Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna go from where Elvis Presley is, his house, and they gonna go all the way through South Memphis, and it's gonna be connected to downtown.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. You know how they got over to the square?
Yeah.
And how that, you know, they go from downtown. The only area I don't think they gonna take that they want is North Memphis. Like, I just think geographically it's not positioned right now. Now, if they start to build it up, like it ain't connected to the main highway, it ain't connected to 240, you know, like it's kind of like Raleigh and North Memphis kind of sit off, but South Memphis is prime.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's prime for that. But that's why I don't understand why the rappers don't take the money that they making, go buy up all the houses, redo the houses, and do Section 8, do low income rent, you know, rent.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever it is that
jump on the bandwagon that Grove Hero is on. Help him to make the city better. Instead, they would rather Moneybagging them would rather take their money and buy weapons for these young men. A lot of those young men can't even read. They don't even want to invest in helping them to read or to get into some type of trade where there's an incentive if they go and get their GED. Okay, I'll help you get into a trade or something like that. And once you get into a trade, they can start partnering with certain millionaires. Whereas once you finish your trade, you get your certificate, there is a small stipend to start up a business or whatever you've gotten your certificate in. You see what I'm talking about? But instead, they spend thousands of dollars on weapons to help these dudes crash out and to destroy the city. That's the reason why I don't support they no good asses.
It's crazy to me. I get up on my knees and pray. Think about what you just said, a trade. They can send all them kids to trade school, pay for the trade school, set up a company, pay for the trade school, tax write-off. They're going to pay the Uncle Sam the money so they can write that off. Then they can set up all kind of companies. Welders are making $100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
I got wealthy people that their kids are going to school right now in the world. They're going to trade. They're not even going to college. They're going to trade school in the world. Like for the next 20 to 30 years, the trade is going to be what business was for you and I. For us, it was coming up to go get into business. The money was in business. Well, now it's nobody to do the trade work. So for the next 30 years, the money is going to be in the trade work because there's more business people. You know, it's more white collar jobs than it is blue collar. But they could take 10 guys off the street, put them in the trade to go do carpentry. They could take another 10, put them in a trade school to learn how to build houses, drywall, lay foundation. They could take another 10, put them in a school, paint, welding, heating and cooling, and then build these companies. That's what we did. That's what my great granddad. That is what they did. That's how they generated income.
Mm-hmm.
Like who do you think is the biggest beneficiary of Section 8 housing? It's white people.
Mm-hmm.
They the one own the real estate.
Right.
Like all they did when they freed us from slavery and set up the civil rights, all they did was they said we're gonna control all the tax income. So think about the Jewish community. And I got friends all over, right? The biggest person that helped me when I moved to Chicago is Jewish. So I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't say to anybody. So I don't want nobody to take this like, well, I'm not racist. Not that my wife is white, so I can't be racist. My kids are biracial, so not even close. But think about this. When they freed us from slavery and the civil rights, they did all this stuff. All they did was they controlled all the tax dollars. So once they control all the tax dollars, then all they do is put business together to suck up all the money. Like, what do you think the biggest construction companies are? And then the way that they control us, the people that do have a little bit of money, they say, oh, you can get a minority contract, 15%. And then half the time they don't even pay them the 15%. Let's say you're getting too big and they don't want to pay, they don't pay you. And then they'll tell you, go sue me. I'm going to file bankruptcy. Like, that's how cold they are. So then you be them put your hard-earned money out paying your employees, and then they don't even pay you. The other thing that they did, and they sent a lot of successful black companies to prison in Chicago, was they had them sign something because they were going to get paid, but they really didn't get paid, and they really shouldn't sign what they signed, and they went to prison. They got investigated and went to prison. A lot of successful black companies.
Mm.
But I don't understand, like, you got to pay taxes. So if you got to pay taxes, set up entities, send the kids to trade school. You know how much money that would generate in our community?
Mm-hmm. A lot.
But the kids don't even want to, they don't want to work. They don't even want to learn what to do with a hammer.
Well, they don't want to work because everything is being given to them.
I'm talking about the kids in the hood don't want to work.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about.
Because if you think about it, when you hear people in the hood, even though they may struggle, they talk about if they'll get out. And this is what I always talk about, what our people have to learn to do. We parents are supposed to give children what they need, and you can give them some of what they want, right? As long as they have the necessities, it's good to give them nice things, especially. But I'm seeing now more and more things are being given to kids. I see parents who are living from paycheck to paycheck, who will stand outside. I work 2 jobs, so my child can have all the updated Air Forces or whatever, the Air Jordans or whatever. All these name brand clothes and stuff. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to do whatever you want to do for your kids, but I just think that a lot of our community got the issues confused, because they'll stand outside all day to get those updated Nikes, those Jordans, the new whatever they call the series of Jordans, and their kids don't even have, a lot of them don't even have life insurance on their children.
Crazy. It's absolutely, and that's one of the biggest ways to do wealth transformation is life insurance. The only 2 ways to really build wealth in this country, unless you see jobs, you could build some, develop some, or Warren Buffett, you know how to invest. But the really 2 big ways is life insurance and then real estate. Like, I'm trying to give my kids whole life right now. I got 2 whole life policies. I'm trying to give them, say, 3 and 4. My daughter will be 5 in August. The people don't even want to give me the policies. Like, I'm trying to fully fund their policy by the time they're 17. And then they kids, by the time they're 60, you're talking about $2-3 million, and all we would have paid in was $17 million.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, not 17 million. We would have paid in $100 a month for 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then it would be fully funded. We wouldn't even have to fund it. It would be funded by it being in the market. They don't even want to give me that policy. And one was a black man that sold me my second policy. It is the craziest thing, but that's why, like, I just pray to God. I just continue to ask God, like, God, please protect my city. Please, help these kids. Like, I just don't know why. Like, where did we go wrong when somebody made some money that they didn't come back and help the city? Like, Penny made over $300, $400, $500 million. What is Penny in Memphis doing? He's helping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Where did we go wrong where you go make some money and then you start all this crime or you leave the city? Like 3-6, I don't know why they left the city. I mean, I probably got an idea why DJ Paul left the city because it seemed like he was the one that was going to make all the money. So it kind of made sense, but I still would have been having foundations and doing stuff to help him from afar.
Right. I agree. So what's so sad is a lot of the black rappers do the exact same thing that a lot of other people do, like these businesses do when they bring them into Memphis. They unfortunately they hijack the city. And they leave because what these rappers need to understand, like the Gottis and the 3-6 Mafias, nobody knew them before their city did. Their city was the one that helped to big them up. When they was going in those hole in the wall clubs, they couldn't have gone really into any other cities because they wouldn't have been accepted like that. It was the people in the city that went and paid that $5 and $10 to go in those hole in the wall clubs to see them. The least they could do is give back.
And then there was people like me that went off to college, a military academy in Missouri, and took their music.
Mm-hmm.
People from Memphis went all over. You don't think Penny wasn't playing Memphis music with Shaq, with all the people he was around?
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely was playing Memphis music. You grew up in Memphis, that's all you're going to listen to is Memphis music. You might listen to KRS-One, but you weren't listening to we weren't listening to backpack rap. When I was a kid, we would listen to Memphis music. We would listen to UGK and Memphis music. Other than that, I didn't even listen to Cash Money. Like Lil Wayne on 400 Degrees off the block. I didn't listen to that stuff. I was listening to DJ Bird and Squeaky and Spanish Fly. All those people. I mean, think about all the rappers we made hot. We made that beat that they just did, Everlasting Bass. I can't remember the name of the group. We made Trigger Man hot. We made people hot that wasn't even hot in the rest of the country. That wasn't even from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Magic Mike, he was hot in Florida, but we made him hot. So if we could make some people hot, we made our own rappers hot.
Yes, we did.
It's a sense of responsibility because, I think about what my mom did. I think about how she got treated on the job. The first job, the job that she got, that she was on that job for 36 years, the Urban League got her the job. And when they got her the job, they said, hey, these people look a bit racist, but it's a good company. And she was very fortunate. She worked on the line. And then when they needed somebody to paint, she would paint. And it was a white guy that was very wealthy, was in a wheelchair. He owned the company. And it was Block Drug Company. They make BC powders, X14, the dentry or whatever, the polydentry toothpaste, all that kind of stuff. That's what they made. And, but she would paint when they needed somebody to paint. And she knew how to paint, right? Because my grandma had 10 kids. That's what you did. You learned. When I hear you talk about paint, I'm like, well, we know how to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
We about can pull the toilet out and put a new toilet in. Like, we know how to do it. I'm like, Miss T over there, painting, running 3 companies, building a new company, on here, doing the YouTube, doing everything. But I don't know where we forgot where we come from. But she was fortunate on the paint side. She started painting. They took her off the line, and then she would just go around paint. When I was in college, I would come home in the summer and cut the grass around all their buildings. They paid me $10 an hour. This was in 91 through 95. But that's how I would save up enough money. Then I wouldn't eat enough for my mom until November, December. So the first pretty much half of the year, that $2,000 will last me while I'm in college. And then when I did call my mom, I was like, Mom, I need some money. It would be $25 to be $50. It wasn't no $300 like these kids are getting. And I was a garage sale kid. Mm-hmm. Everything, I had polo, I had duck hair, but it came from Germantown. It came from the garage sale.
Right.
Even my first job. Yeah, my first job, I graduated college in 1995. I had 2 degrees when I graduated. Every dress shirt I wore came from Germantown garage sale. They were dollar dress shirts.
Yeah, 50 cents, $2, $1.50.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know where these people. I just don't know where they forgot. You know, like and like you could go get the garage sale. My grandma would always say, "Ain't what you got is how you take care of what you have."
That's true.
So I just feel bad. And then the last thing, and I ain't gonna keep. I know somebody else might be trying to call in. Miss T, don't be worried about them people. Yeah, they gonna continue to hate. I think it's funny. Why they trying to hack me? I think it's hilarious. Because they definitely gonna go to jail. They mess with me. I can assure you that. But as you start a non-for-profit, as you're doing all these things, it's just the devil, right? It's just like, it only make us better. When I get in a tight squeeze, money, my wife's mad at me. Like today, I picked up the kids. I still got work to do tonight. I'm probably up 2, 3 o'clock. It don't do nothing but make me better. So don't let them get to you.
But it bothers me. Like, it bothers me though, because I'm trying to figure out why these are men. Why? You know, normally when people mess with people, they mess with them and they move on. But it's been a consistent thing for almost 3 years. And then they did the ultimate violations. You know, messing my bank account, all of that. I went down to the Memphis branch of the FBI office. That's a business. It's automatically federal when you're messing with people's business accounts. That's why even when you go on the FBI site, they will ask you, is this a business? Because it's priority. When they start trying to hack, a girl named Erica Brown had her name on my business account on my Comcast.
I'm not even surprised. They know how to do and finagle, and they got people everywhere, and that's why you need. I don't care if it's Palo Alto, I don't care if it's car. It's so cheap to have it for a year. Like when you start, like if you do get hacked and you got to deal with that, it's gonna cost you more time and money than it would have cost you just to have, all your technology tied to, under whatever, security company that you go with. But you absolutely have to have whatever security you're going to have, because it's no different than if somebody break in your house, they steal stuff. It ain't even what they stole. You got insurance. It's just the whole inconvenience, right? Somebody break in your car. You got insurance. You pay your deductible, but now your door rattling because it got glass in it. It's just that whole, like I don't feel good about what they did. So
yeah, it's the violation of it. You feel violated. What makes what makes them feel like that they was privy to my personal information like that? Trying to get loans in my name. Oh hell no, they no, and no. I'm not gonna be happy until, and maybe I shouldn't be like that, but maybe I shouldn't say. I'm not gonna even say it. Because when I start talking like that, I get real angry, and then I just get madder and madder and madder. But I'm going to let the folks do what they do.
Yeah, Miss Q, you got too much going, though. That's all I'm,
Yeah.
Like I think it's crazy that I'm like, y'all think I'm going to cash out you, then you figure out my bank account? Like, that ain't finna happen, and then I'm going to play with you, so you really finna waste your time. Like, go find somebody else to play with. Go get a fucking job, like, but you got so much going, Miss T. You so on top of it. You can write brands, you can do all this shit. Like Mac Mayonnaise remind me of my generation. He like, I can put some drywall together. I'm out cutting the grass. Like, man, people making money. Mac Mayonnaise is on this top. They need to start going to the casino. I stopped going to casino once I went to work. My first real job out of college, and I saw how much tax money they took out my check. I'd never go to the casino ever again in my life. I felt like them people had robbed me. I think I worked like 80 hours. I think I got home with like $600. I was like, how the hell I could have went to McDonald's for it. But if you work 20 hours, right, you keep more. If you don't make that much money, you keep more tax money.
Right.
They don't take as much tax money. So I was calculating, from the jobs I had, $10 an hour, just working at Kroger, like I was calculating them. I was like, man, they take this kind of tax money out your check. I remember sitting down with my boss. I said, man, they held back my overtime for the first 2 weeks. They let you catch it up. But the kind of money these people making now, that's why I just get so disappointed with the rap. I get so disappointed with athletes that waste their money, like the whole Lorenzo Wright thing. I'm glad that all came to the light because I really thought he was dealing drugs. I was so disappointed. I was like, man, how you make all that money only to then start dealing drugs? It just didn't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
But the one thing I learned, and then I'm going to hop off before y'all be calling me Mac Man Ace. I can't talk a fish off a fish truck. I can assure you that. The one thing I learned, I grew up around everybody, the drug dealers, normal, like, once and you were just talking about this 7 or 8 out of 10 all snitch. That's well known. Ain't nobody finna go lay down for no 40 years. Like, please, if they have a chance to tell, they gonna tell.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think that straight drop is gonna tell?
Oh yeah.
Or do you believe he's already told? I think I don't think that. The word is he's already he's picking chosen who to tell on.
I think when the pressure comes to him, like he knows he can keep pushing it, and that's the way the system works, right?
Right.
You can get an extension on your taxes. You can pay them a little bit late. Like that is just the government. This is how our system works. They're gonna give you all the time, but when they clamp down on you, it's a wrap. Like, yeah, he ain't felt the pressure yet. I would say anybody that's in his situation right now, they feeling the pressure. If they haven't felt the pressure, and then you can look at Woody, right? Woody didn't ever want to go to jail. So, and I'm just speaking from what's on social media. I don't know him personally, but it seemed like he never wanted to go to jail, so he was feeling the pressure. So, and you talk about a demon.
Yeah, because he was bragging about he was a hit man, and like I said, I think that's sad that you had a bunch of older dudes that helped that dude to crash out even more.
I seen him on his TikTok thing. He had maybe $100,000, and I'm sitting back. I'm like, you could have started a business. You could have bought a car wash. You could have went and bought your first house and Airbnb it. Like you could have done so many things, especially when you're young. You can really do some stuff because for one, you got the energy, but for two, you can go have roommates. You can go do stuff that you're not gonna do when you're 40, right? So, you had a chance to make that kind of money. Like that just. I'll never forget. I got a good friend that was in the street, and he was like, "Money can walk. I promise you, money walk." But he cleaned up his life. His brother was in trouble. He got into it one night with his wife, and he went to the mama house. He sleep in a bed with his daughter. And who you think show up at the mama house? The feds. That $100,000 that he took from him and his wife's house because they got into it. He's like, that was his last batch of money. And he's doing really well today. He turned his life around. He ain't in the street. But that money is short-lived. It don't last.
No, it don't last.
That's another thing I was going to say. Like, now that I have experienced life, I'm like, the drug dealer doesn't have a chance.
No, they didn't.
They're going to snitch on you.
Yes, they are.
They're going to want your girlfriend, which we see that now, what's going on.
We see that now.
And if you're flossing, they're going to be mad at you flossing, so they're going to tell on you. And like you said, all the cash thing, and just report them. That probably was going on all the time.
That's what's going on now. That I believe that's what happened with Stupid Dude. Shit.
Yeah, but I think the next 10 years they're gonna take from Elvis Presley, wherever they want to cut that off, and they're gonna take all over South Memphis. It's prime. I've seen it in Chicago. I've seen gentrification. I've never seen where it's $1 million houses and then it's Section 8. It's $1 million houses, then it's $100,000 house, and that's because they took government money, so they had to, so much has to be affordable housing. But I think that's what's going to happen all through South Memphis, and the city really has to do that. And the reason why they have to do it is it's no different than inflation. They need to find more tax revenue. And if you think about what's going on right now is the big thing that's going on right now is everybody's working from home. People can move wherever they want to move. Companies are going to be moving out. If the crime is bad in Memphis, do you think the company going to be headquartered in Memphis? No, they're going to go to Mississippi. They're going to go all around. So they got to find ways to get the tax revenue. One of the ways they can get the tax revenue is to increase housing. Before I grew up, my mom paid $60,000 for the house. When I was 5, we were the only black that lived in that area, and I seen it deteriorate over time. But them houses are $150,000 now.
Wow.
So when they hand them down to the kids, what you think gonna happen? If the kids can't afford the taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And the city don't have an option. Like they got it. You said they gave a police officer raise. Where do you think that money come from? They got to get a jailers a raise because So where are they gonna go find the revenue? For one, they gonna go shut down all the drug wars and take that money and put that money into the system. They gonna do everything they can. I've never seen a city that got so out of control so fast, but that's so small. And 1 out of every 3 people is probably, I'd say 1 out of every 4 people in Memphis is either related or close to somebody that's related to that person.
Mm-hmm. You got that right. That's true. That's true.
So how are you killing the people that you know?
That's true. I agree.
I don't. It makes how come they could? Of course, Mr. N don't know what's going on. That's how small Memphis is. You don't think Henry don't know what's going on?
Mm-hmm. It's a whole lot of people know what's going on. You know what? And one thing that I have to say, that even though, people say it's a North Memphis, South Memphis thing, I have not seen or heard, and I'm not in the street, but I haven't seen or heard a lot of the OGs in North Memphis be disrespectful as it relates to Young Dolph. Even if they ride with Juke, they have not been disrespectful as it relates to Young Dolph. Now, you've seen some of these younger gang members, and that's because they was pulled in it. And they probably ain't have no issues with him, but they felt like that's what they needed to do because they was after something. But you haven't really seen people in North Memphis, a whole lot of people being disrespectful of him.
I have never seen in my life where it's been a North Memphis, South Memphis deep. I've seen where LMG would be deep at the club. I've seen where Orange Mile would be deep at the club. I've seen where North Memphis would be deep at the club. I've seen where South Memphis would be deep at the club. We all went to the same club.
Right.
But it was never
It wasn't no beef like that. And that's why when people were saying that, I was like, listen, I know I'm old school, but I've never known it for people in South Memphis to be scared to go in North Memphis. That's something that the internet is doing. That's because people in South Memphis got family in North Memphis.
Absolutely. You were lucky wherever you landed and made it and called it home. You were because they migrated from Mississippi. They migrated from Arkansas. My family's from Wells, Mississippi. That's where my grandma, my great grandparents. That's where they were, and they picked cotton. I don't understand how people forget where they came from. I grew up on. I was 5 when I lost my dad right before I was born. But up to that point, I was on Shawnee Circle in South Memphis. That's where I lived. And the people that helped to raise me lived around the block. And I was so happy I got married in 2017 because they were able to come to the wedding. The brother officiated the wedding. And the mom passed, the dad passed, Reg and one of the brothers passed, and Rodney had passed. So it's only 2 of them that's still living. It's the whites. If I say the whites in South Memphis, everybody gonna know them. I used to be in Cherokee all the time. But we moved to the county right before I went to school. So I was the only black kid in kindergarten. But we went. My sister went to Norris. They went all of the schools you be talking about. They went all of them schools. But it was together. It was family. Like like I don't know. But I would go to Treasure, and as 7th and 8th grade, I would go to Treasure. I went to Kirby. We were in Caperville. We would take our little team. They would be talking to us at work, whatever. Somebody knew the coach, whatever. So they was like, okay, I'm gonna bring our team out there to play y'all team. They were trying to get us to come to school out there. It wasn't no fighting when we went to go play. Then I had people all over Memphis. They would go play at Northside at 2, 3 in the morning. They were betting big money. That's when LMG was running things. And they come from all over the city. So I don't know. I can't even believe Kirby is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe it. The other thing, you're right on point, because I had a cousin that they went down and stole something out of Mississippi. And my aunt called and found out they got caught. They shoplifting. And he told my aunt, well, we don't know what the bail's gonna be, but I can say this, they're gonna be in jail for a while because we don't like your kind coming down here doing stuff. And this was 2 years ago. In South Haven. So when that is exactly what he told me. We don't like your kind coming down here doing stuff. Yeah, but I just like South Memphis is prime. Like if all that money these rappers are making, man, if they just went up and bought up the neighborhood, they could sectionate, they could low income, they could build an apartment building. And then just keep building it up where it keep appreciating and making money. I don't understand. Like somebody could have went down and bought 2-lane apartments. Like they could have bought 2-lane apartments and put everybody in it. Made it nice.
Yeah, they could have.
All kind of. You got to pay taxes. So
I agree.
I don't understand, but I think the Diddy thing has really, like, this whole thing with Diddy has like really opened my eyes to like why it's so hard for us to really make it. Like when you really true, like yourself, you really true to who you are. You ain't gonna drop your value. Like I'm like, that's why these people making money. This is what's been going on, all this stuff.
And it's shocking. I go, wow. I think about that lady. I think I've spoken about this before. That lady that played on Life. She was a pretty girl. She played on Ally McBeal too. Oh, her name is Allison. Was her name Allison? She was Martin's girlfriend, I think, on Life. She may not have been Martin's girlfriend. She was somebody, Eddie Memphis or somebody on Life. And also she was the girl that played in Love Jones, Nia Long's friend. And
I know he's talking about. I know Love Jones.
Yeah.
I ain't talking my language.
And people don't see her anymore. She was in quite a few movies, and then people stopped seeing her because she was in Eve's Bayou as Mrs. I forgot the woman he was having an affair with. But
yeah.
But anyways, what happened was, I was reading, what ended up happening was she kind of lost her mind. They talk about she talked about her mental health, but they said that casting couch situation is very real, except for now they want the boys on the casting couch more so than the women. But they said after so many people had slept with you, what they started doing was they got a video of her. She wanted a part really bad, and they had her to do a video performing on a dog. And what they did was they recorded it and started sending the video, texting the video around, letting people see her do that, within the industry, and she lost her mind. That's how sick those people are.
Yeah, that is just like, once I figured that's what so I'm like, why is the money not coming back in the community? Because when I was young, right, 21, 22, 23, I was like, how are we putting so much money? We make more money in the black community. We got more money than we ever had. And we go to church, and people put money in the church. But the church ain't doing what they should be doing. And now it's like, I'm like, how are rappers, how are these people, like, how, like, we got kids. Like, why would you want to do something to the kids? And I got a really good friend, very close family friend. She is Memphis. She went and dropped her vibe. She went and dropped her morale, not morale, but her morals. So she was like, no, I'll just make it doing something else. But they all wanted her. But she saw what it was, and she wouldn't do it. And very successful. But she early 90s, she was telling us this stuff. I didn't even believe it. I was like, you probably just couldn't make it. In my head, I wasn't saying that though. And now to come out and see all this stuff, and every time Jaguar Right come on, I'm listening. Because I got kids, so I want to learn as much as I can, so I can try to do everything I possibly can to protect my kids. So, but I don't know. But Miss T, I done turned the show into a soap opera of doing what Memphis needs to be doing. Instead of y'all talking about locking people up, we still need to lock. I ain't got anything coming on the Dolph thing. I miss Dolph. That's all I can say.
I hate they did that to Dolph, because I think Dolph had the heart. You know, a lot of people talk about, well, he had arrogance about him. Everybody has an air about him, about them. Some in some type of way. You know, I think young Dolph was just one of those ones that he was a Leo. I can identify with him because I'm a Leo myself. Who has a bigger heart than a Leo?
Yeah, you don't make that kind of money. I don't care what you're doing.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, if you ain't tough, if you ain't, I'm gonna go. You know, I'm corporate America. Like, I'm gonna be outside tomorrow, my shirt off in the street. I'm not really, but I'm saying that's what I'm doing at work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like, you better have some swag. You better think you better than what you are. You better believe in yourself.
That's right.
If somebody coming at you, you better put them in their place, because if not, they gonna run over you.
They're gonna run straight over you.
My mom always said, stand for something or fall for nothing.
And so that's what he had to. I think the fact that they couldn't run over him, I think that was the issue. They couldn't trick him into what they wanted to trick him into. You know what I mean? And he believed in himself. He believed in himself. He went and did the homework to be able to attain whatever he attained, right? And there's nothing wrong with somebody saying, I came from nothing. I was a crack baby. I'm popping my collar now because I believed in myself. He had a determination. So why take the life out of somebody just because you mad at them because of that determination? Because I really don't think it had as much to do with a woman, rather than people was just jealous of the boy for what he was doing.
They brought the streets to the rap industry, which it don't make any sense, because growing up, we didn't want no part of the streets. Like, what was appealing about the streets? Here's what I saw in the street. The guy standing on the corner looked at 20 years older than he was always drunk. Mama was always cussing him out. Daddy was trying to beat him up. He was always burning up engines and cars, didn't know how to change the oil. Like, the only person that really had money when I was the drug dealer. And they all got killed. Like, literally, they all got killed. Like, they weren't even going to jail when I was coming up. They were getting killed. And now that I'm older, I'm like, man, people were setting them up. The police, you know, like, it's just all kind of like conspiracy stuff that now it's starting to show his hand, that Dolph better been doing what he was doing. Like, when Yo Gotti I bought myself out my contract, I bought myself out another contract. He should have been doing what he was doing. But now you see why he has been successful. It was Juke. And don't get me wrong, he was putting the work in, but it's always something. Like, you talk about your dad and what your dad did, absolutely, you should go on non-company. You know, like, somebody instill that kind of knowledge. And that's why I understand, like, all our grandparents would be telling us stuff. And they all wanted us to have more. They all wanted us to have better in Memphis. And that's what I just don't understand. Like, where did we go wrong that we stopped doing for each other? Like, I used to play in the baseball league in Whitehaven. We used to play at Hillcrest. I used to practice over off Holmes Road in Millbranch. I know I think that person got killed. I told them the wrong street. I said Everest Express and Chevy Drive. Or Everest Express, it wasn't Everest. I said Millbranch and Everest Express, they run parallel together. It was Chevy Drive in Millbranch, where that Pizza Inn used to be. Right next to the BP gas station. It used to be a Pizza Inn gas station right across from that car lot that be selling all those different cars. So it used to be a Popeye right across. I had said that a long time ago, but I don't understand. I just don't. And Memphis got the best looking women. Like, you go places and people they ain't hygiening up the park. They ain't stepping out looking fly. Like, everybody in Memphis got swag. Your best friend got swag. Like, who doesn't have swag in Memphis?
Right.
Why would you be mad at Dolph? I got swag. I wasn't in the streets. I can tell you everything. We used to go to Club Memphis. No Name, all these places. Like, that's what we had. I just told you garage sale. You couldn't told me nothing. I had every color polo, duck head. It was 50 cents, 25 cents, $1. You couldn't have told me nothing. When I stepped in, I had the same shirt my boss had on when I was 23. He didn't know my mama paid $1 out there at Germantown. It wasn't extremely white like they wanted it, so they was, getting rid of all the white shirts. I do it now. So I totally did it, but I don't understand. I don't know where we went wrong, and I'm gonna hop off. But the last thing, if you're not financially stable where you want to be, there's so many programs. You can go to college for free. You can go to trade school for free. You can get your kids in daycare. You can apply to get your kids in daycare. You can get Section 8 housing now in Memphis and be in a nice area. Like, it is so, you got to be knowledgeable. You got to work at it and figure it all out. But it's so many programs. It's so many things to benefit us. And you don't think that people do whatever they can now to clean up their neighborhoods, clean up the city? They will help anybody they possibly can right now to get their city back on track.
That's so true. I agree.
Yeah, but Miss T, I love you. I love everything that you're doing. I love everything that you stand for. Don't let them clowns knock you off get you so upset that you're going to be great. And just like Dolph, they going to be coming. They going to be hating just like, most people out there. They going to come. They going to be hating. And it's unfortunate just the way it is. But I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you, and I love you too. And thanks for calling in.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Antico. He always comes giving that information. That's my sub that's tech savvy, that said that guy who used to always come up on the panel. I ain't gonna put him on the spot because I did say his name the other day, try to hack him, and didn't know he was tech savvy, and he called him hacking him, and it scared the shit out of him. And he ain't been back in my chat since. Okay. But he is some stuff going on with him too, because we figured out who he was. But anyways, you guys, I enjoyed being on here with y'all tonight. I think I'm getting ready to look at me a movie or something. I need to look at me a movie because I ain't gonna tell no stories. Let me see. Well, I might be sad all day tomorrow because that man told me he come and get his puppy. I got to give him to him. He already paid for him. I can't hold him hostage no more. So, maybe I won't be so sad. Maybe I won't be, or maybe I'll just give him his money back. I don't know. I'm gonna pray about it tonight and tell God to show me what to do, because I'll give him his little money back and keep my puppy. But I'm just scared that it may get to be too much for me, because I really need to sell all those puppies. Okay, I've already sold one. That's two. I mean, I've raised them. I helped her with them when they were babies and all of that. I would be up at night with her, helping her with those puppies and stuff. And they've grown attached to me. They always just sitting around my leg and stuff when I'm walking. They always running. They be around my leg in a circle. I mean, I love them. I love those puppies so much. But like I said, he already paid for it. He called me today and said, "Could you please give me my puppy? I paid you $1,200 for that puppy. Can I have my puppy?" I got to give him. I don't know. I give him his money back. I haven't decided. So I'm gonna get on my knees again tonight and tell God to tell me what to do. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I've enjoyed you all. I love you all. I appreciate all of the support that you all give this channel, even in spite of like all the drama, that people, and the people have to bring it over here because I try to keep my chats and stuff drama free. So whenever there's been some drama, that's because it's been brought to me. But in spite of all of the obstacles, we fight those. I fight them because it seems like the energy is at me. Hell, they act like I have 2, 3,000, 10,000 people on my chat. But somebody was telling me today that it's a good thing that is happening now so that you could defeat that enemy, so that when I start rising, the chat numbers will go up and stuff, especially when all of these people that are doing this hacking, that are doing these violations, are put in jail and off of YouTube. That'll be the time. God knows exactly what God is doing, right? And I never like to say God is a he or she, because I don't believe that God is a he or she, because we're mere man. I know that we're in the image of the Almighty, but I look at God as being way bigger than man could ever be, and we're definitely in the image of the Almighty. So that's the reason why I could pray a thing and then God can make it come to pass. And so, hey, um, like Antico said, it makes you better. And even though I wanted to, in the beginning, I wanted to get emotional or whatever, but I just know what the prayers have been, um, as it relates to a lot of this stuff. And so when things start to come to pass, you can't be mad about it. You just have to do what it is necessary to combat that, and kind of put your emotions in check, and let the people, like my friend told me today. He says, now what you have to do is you have to let us do what we do. I know you're an investigator and stuff, but your job is to report it. Our job, you let us do our job, and you keep your hands out of it. And so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I just know that God is real and God is good. Okay. And so with that being said, I do believe that hey, because it's been a long time coming anyways, when I was talking to some people, I was like, dog, I know it's some people, and I feel like a lot of these people are in cahoots. But I was like, dog, it seems like the people why aren't the people up under investigation? Why aren't they going hard at the people that have been doing this stuff to me? But I have to think about all of these people are connected and stuff, and then look at what has happened. So anyways, you guys, I really um appreciate you all getting on, and everything is for an appointed time. Okay, everything is for an appointed time. So um with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here and start prepping my puppy, just in case I go ahead and give him to the new owner tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and prep him and start prepping his little stuff, because I bought them some little things. And he didn't tell me if he was gonna change his name or not, because I told him what his name was. He didn't say nothing. So I'm sure he's gonna change his name. He's gonna change my puppy's whole identity. I could just feel it in my spirit. That's the reasons why I don't know if I want to give him to him, because I think he's gonna change his whole identity. I already given him a name, bought him a collar with his name on it, so that means that they're gonna take the collar off of him. Anyways, y'all, it has been a great pleasure being on here with you guys tonight. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.